Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing fine. So, let's start today's class. So, students, what we have done in previous class, I hope you all remember that. Okay, I'm giving you a few seconds to think about it. Yes. Here's a question in front of you with the help of which you can have an idea about what we have done in previous class. Yes. So, we were doing about the lines and angles, then we did about complementary angles and supplementary angles. Here's a question, you have to read it out. You have to confirm that these two angles are making supplementary angles or not. Yes, I'll be first asking you and then I'll be explaining. Yes. So angle 180 degree. Are they making angle of supplementary? First of all, you have to recall what are supplementary angles. So yes, if you have said that this figure is absolutely correct, then you also are absolutely correct. This angle would be considering it as supplementary angles because we know that in case of supplementary angles, two angles which are making sum of 180 degree. As in this, you can see that it is making angle 180 degree. 100 plus 80 equal to 180 degree, so it would be a supplementary angle. Excellent. So now what are you inferring from this, students? A book which is open, isn't it? Now we were talking about the angles. Okay, you have to tell me what is the angle which is formed from this. Like this is a book, this is the angle. You know that it is a simple angle and it is a 90-degree angle. If I ask you to like this, you can see in the picture also the way they have drawn. What would be the angle, like this angle and this angle? What would be the angle which is formed here and which is formed here? If I ask you for combined angles, what would be the angle between this both? Think about it. Yes, you might be aware of it or you might be not aware of it. Let me tell you, these angles are related angles, which is a type of related angle, that is adjacent angles. As for the name, we know that adjacent angle is angles which are beside of each other. In real life also we know that adjacent means which is beside of each other. So we will be learning about the adjacent angles today. Let me write the topic here. This is a type of related angles which I have written in blue color, but our topic we would be doing for today is adjacent angles. Okay, yes, we will be learning about the adjacent angles. So what are the adjacent angles actually? You can see from this image also, this angle A is formed here and angle B is formed here. So angle A would be adjacent of angle B. This is how we would be denoting them as, that is angle A is adjacent of angle B. Before that, let me discuss you the learning outcomes for today's class. That is, you after the completion of this lesson, you will be able to define the concept of adjacent angles. Then you can be identifying the adjacent angles, vertically opposite angles, also linear pair. Then you will be appreciating the use of adjacent angles, linear pairs, and vertical opposite angles. You will be able to differentiate between the adjacent angles, then vertically opposite angles. Okay, so now let us move further. For adjacent angles, we would be understanding more about adjacent angles. Now, what are you observing from this image? Yes, you can read the caption written downwards also. Look at this steering wheel of a car. So they are saying that it is a steering wheel of a car. Okay. At the center of the wheel, you find three angles being formed, laying next to one another. Isn't it? Like you can notice this wheel which is making an angle, that is this angle, then to have move for this angle, this angle, and this angle. So it is making three angles. If I'll be giving name to this, let me draw here for better understanding. Okay, like it is a wheel, a circular wheel. Yes, it's quite bent from here. Let me draw the appropriate one. Yes. So this is a circle, or we can assume it is a wheel in which it is having a center point. So it is a kind of image you can see. Let me draw the simple one. It is a kind of wheel which is having lines like this. It is looking like a Pokemon also, if you have done this, if you have seen these cartoons. Anyways, but it is also making an angle. If I ask you, I have given name O here, A here, B and C. If I'm asking what is the angle AOB to angle BOC, that means angle AOBA is adjacent to angle AOB. Okay, let me tell you the more specifically here. Yes. If I ask you what is the comparison between these angles, okay, then I would be saying that angle AOB, angle BOC, also angle AOC is adjacent angles. That means they are the adjacent angles to each other. Adjacent means angles which are attached to each other and forming adjacent angles. Okay. Now I hope you have understood about the adjacent angles now clearly. So students, where do we find adjacent angles? What is the real use of these adjacent angles? What do you think? I'm giving you a few seconds. You can give me examples for adjacent angles. Also, you can tell me the use of adjacent angles in real life. Yes. Like in the wheel only, I shown you that it is making an adjacent angles. If I ask you to, if we are sitting on a table, you know, your classmates are sitting on a table, like we let us put on a library table, you are having circular library table, you're sitting keeping chairs, you know, on each side. If I ask you on the center point, you are having a paperweight. If I ask you to join that paperweight with each student, okay, so I can say that that point is making angle with each student. Let me give you example by drawing it. Like with this only, you can suppose that it is a table where all of you, like ABC I have written, like there are students who are sitting here, and here is a paperweight or a magazine or newspaper, whatever you want to say. Let me highlight it. Like a lot of books are drawn here. If I ask you to compare D, A, B, C, D, E, F, suppose these are the alphabets, but these are the students sitting, you know, opposite to each other. If I ask you the angle, this with this, so can you say that this EOB is adjacent to BOF? So this could be the another example for adjacent angles in real life. Okay, you can also write one thing about the real life examples. So here's a question in front of you. You have to answer between true and false. Adjacent angles have a common vertex and a common arm, but no common interior points. Just understand the question carefully. Adjacent angles, they are saying that they are having the common vertices, okay, common vertices and a common arm, but no common interior points. Because you can see that they are saying that they are having common vertices, common corners, that is vertices. They are having common arms also. If I ask you to compare EOB with BOF, they are having common arm here, isn't it? So these two conditions are fit, but no common interior angles. There is, if there would be interior point, if I randomly, keep some point, are they common to each other? No, they are on in this angle, they are on their own angle. So we would be saying that this statement is appropriately perfect. So there would be two answers for this question. Yes. So what is the angle of floor or a ceiling? Yes. Like for ceiling, if I ask you to compare that, what would be the angle for this ceiling? Like this. If I ask you for this angle only, this with this angle, what would be the center angle? Comparing these two white lines. This is a ceiling. So what would be the angle here? Also the floor is same. What would be the angle? Yes, you are thinking it right. It would be a which angle? Linear pair. Let us understand how it would be making a linear pair. Like in they have given example for chopping board. The chopping blades made a linear pair of angles with the board. Like we are having a chopping board as shown in front of you in the image. Like suppose this is a chopping board and we are having a chopper or knife here. We are cutting it like this. But the angle which is formed in between this would be the angle of linear pair. That means the angles which are making a line by combining any two angles, which would be considered as linear pair. Yes. Have you noticed models of linear pair in your environment? You might have noticed that. If I ask you for rainbow, have you ever noticed rainbow? It is also a circular shape, but the base is floor. There's a floor. Suppose, but how you see rainbow? You notice that there is a rainbow, but it is starting from some point and ending from some point. Where you can notice, let us suppose this is a floor or the last point you are watching. A rainbow is formed here like this. It is making an angle on a linear pair, isn't it? So this is how we can say that rainbow is considered as in the environment which is making a model of linear pair. So any other example you can think about it? Yes, linear pair very common. We usually have this linear pair in our daily life. Everything which is flat is a linear pair, like table, plates, books, whatever. It is making a linear pair. So students, in the first image, you can see that are angle 1 and 2 a linear pair? Yes or no? Just said yes, but you have to tell, is it a yes or not? Yes. I'm giving you a few seconds. They have drawn a figure where they have shown that angles formed. Angle 2 and angle 1 is making linear pair or not? Yes, exactly. If you are thinking it yes, you are absolutely correct. It is a line. Let me draw on the board as well. Here's my district. You can think about the linear pair. Linear pair is the basic line, like a floor. Okay. In the first one, they have shown that line is here, and they have drawn a angle over here. Yes. This is the angle 2, and this is a angle 1. Okay. So they are saying that are angle 1 and 2 a linear pair. Angle 1 and 2 is making a Linear pair? What do you think? So yes, it is making a linear pair because we know that the line that is, let us suppose AB, is a linear pair which is making some angle which is straight, and we would be considering it as linear pair. Okay, what about the second condition? Yes, what is the second condition? We are saying that in this case also angle 1 and 2 are making a linear pair. They already said no, but they asked for reason why it is not. Because in this angle you can observe that this angle is having straight line, but here this is making an angle that is 2. Okay, but it is not completing an entire line from where this angle is starting, but we can consider that it is a single angle which is having endpoint at angle. Okay, I'm sure there's a reflection coming over here. Yes. Okay, now we have drawn an angle here. Yes, it is an angle. Now if we have to satisfy with the linear pair, we have to exceed this line. We have to exceed this line, then only we can say that it is making linear pair. But this is not the condition. They have just given this angle, angle 1 and 2. We have to consider there is no angle over here. So we would be saying that no, it is not satisfying it. And we have given the reason for that. You can write this reason in your own words in your notes. Okay, there's no hard and fast rule I would be telling you, and you would be writing in my language only. So you can write in your language. So students, can two acute angles form a linear pair? Can two acute angles form a linear pair? First of all, tell me what are acute angles? You have done in lower classes about the acute angles that are having measure less than 90 degree, isn't it? Acute angles are the angles which are having measurement less than 90 degree. So they are asking that can two acute angles form a linear pair? No, it won't be forming a linear pair. Let me tell you how. First of all, let us draw acute angle. Let me just give you the right idea that we are having angle. We know that angle which are making angles less than 90 degrees. So we drawn 90 degree here. We know that we have to see between the less than 90 degree. Okay, so we can see that if we are even drawing this angle randomly angle here, we can see that if we are adding this angle with this, it would be just making this kind of angle. You know, this would be the angle we would be obtaining. But we are not concluding this right hand side. So we can say that it is making just angle but not the linear pair. Linear pair is the straight line. Okay. So yes, student, it won't be considering it as linear pair. So now notice in this question and object, what you are observing in this. Does this object make an angle? If yes, then where? What are you observing from this object? What kind of angle is there? If you don't know, you can just give some guesses. Yes. This is like a stand which you usually have seen. Like when your mother or your parents, your family, you know, hang the wet clothes to dry up. This is a tool, or we can say stand for that. So it is making some angle. If I ask you to making some angle, this cross line is making some angle. What this angle is, I'm asking for. So you are not aware of this, I guess. If you are, then very good. This is a vertically opposite angle. Okay, vertically opposite. Opposite is just clear for the name only. It is a kind of opposition, opposite angle which is made. You can see from the pencils only. They are making angle like this. They have shown here. So these are the angles which are formed here. Okay, so it would be considering it as vertically opposite angle. So we conclude that two lines intersects which are making vertically opposite angle are formed equal. This is a condition if we observe that two angles are making vertically opposite, that means this angle would be equal to this. Even if I'm broadening it, even if I'm stretching it, so this is a condition that they would be making opposite angles equal to each other. Okay, yes. So there is a question in front of you. There is a question mark which is drawn. Actually, it is a angle sign. In the following figure, if angle A equal to 30 degree, angle 2 and angle 3 you have to find for. What would be the angle for? Angle 2 and angle 3? Let us find it out. It is quite an interesting question. First of all, we would be looking for angles. Yes. First of all, we would be drawing this image. They said if angle 1 is 30 degree, they have given us the angle that is 30 degree. Let us draw it here. Okay. Yes. This is angle 2 and this is angle 3. This is angle 1. Okay. Now they have given us the angle 1 that is 30 degree. Isn't it? Angle 1 is 30 degree. And now only we have done the condition that is vertically opposite angles are equal in angle and equal in size. So we know that if angle 1 is 30 degree, then automatically angle 2 would be 30 degree. Okay. Yeah. So now we are clear with that. If angle 1 is equal to 30 degree, then we know that angle 2 will also be equal to 30 degree. Okay. Now what is the second thing they asked for? They asked for the angle third. Now what about the third? We can do some another thing also. Now we are not clear with the opposite vertical opposite angle. We can apply some other condition. That is, we could consider this line as linear pair. We know about 30 degree. We know that linear pair makes angle of 180 degree. So angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree, because we know it is a linear pair or straight line, we could say. We could say it is making a linear pair. Now angle 2 is 30 degree. We are not aware about the angle 3. We would be writing it as angle 3 only, then 180 degree. Then we would be writing angle 3 here, 180 minus 30, and what we got is 150 degree angle. So we obtain that angle 3 is equal to 150 degree. So we can say that we have received angle C, angle 2 and angle 3. So our final answer would be angle 2 equal to 30 degree and angle 3 equal to 150 degree. This is how we can solve the questions related to which angles? Linear pairs and vertically opposite angles. Okay, so now I hope you all have understood about the linear pair. Now let us conclude. First of all, we have done about the adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are those angles which are, which are having common arms, which are having common vertices attached to each other, beside to each other, are adjacent angles. Then we have done about the linear pairs, which is making a straight line angle by any angle which is kept on it, is by sum of it making a straight line. Then vertical opposite angle, where we have seen about in the case of real life example, also in the case of Caesar also, we can see that it is also making a vertically opposite angle which is equal to each other. Even it is a positive from this side or this side, it would be making a equal angles. Okay, then here's a question in front of you. You have to solve that. In the following figure, identify adjacent angles, linear pair, and vertically opposite angle. You can easily do that now, because in adjacent angle you can see that EOC is adjacent to COB. So all are adjacent angle. You would be writing it in your notebook. Linear pair is the linear line. There are many linear lines. You can also write it as well. Vertically opposite triangles, you would be finding that now. Okay. So yes. So students, this is the homework for you. You would be solving this. You have to check which are making the linear pairs by adding the sum also. Also by you can look from the while looking at the figure only. Then these are the questions related to the textbook also, which you can easily solve. And here's an activity also, where you have to notice the objects around you which are making adjacent angles, linear pair, vertically opposite angles. You have to click the picture and attach it to your notebooks. Also you can measure it with the protector, which are easily measurable, and write the angles which are formed by those objects. Okay, so it is an interesting activity. I hope you would be doing it. So yes, students, so thank you so much for giving attention. So this is done for today's class. Thank you, students. Thank you so much.